Most of us harbor a quiet, secret hope, the belief that one day, without any real friction, our lives will just magically snap into place. That specific delusion is incubated in an environment we call the comfort zone. It is a mental space where everything you do feels predictable and entirely effortless. To maintain that level of predictability, you have to strip away three things completely. You eliminate all risk, you avoid anything that triggers fear, and you completely bypass hard work. By engineering a life with zero friction, you have effectively designed an incubator where progress cannot survive. We can call this the stagnation paradox. Biologically, your brain thinks it is preserving your energy and keeping you safe, but that exact mechanism is actively destroying your long-term capability. Because this safety feels so comfortable, your brain easily tricks you into believing you have just hit pause on your ambitions until things settle down. This graph shows what that pause actually looks like over time. We have a flat horizontal line for safety and inaction, and a steep upward curve for your growth potential. If you look at the gap expanding between them, you see the true cost of staying comfortable. To keep that line flat, you have to actively kill your own upward trajectory. Safety without growth constitutes a state of slow, invisible decay. The reason people stay trapped in this decay without noticing is simple. We convince ourselves that the thinking process itself is a productive activity. Overthinking acts as a mental decoy. It burns energy, which makes you feel like you are making progress, while completely replacing the physical act of doing the work. To justify this delay, chronic overthinkers lean on two false saviors. They are either waiting for a burst of motivation, or they are waiting for the perfect time. This flowchart illustrates exactly how that trap functions. You get stuck in a closed, infinite loop, bouncing back and forth between planning and waiting. Right below it, entirely disconnected from your cycle, is the actual action phase. Preparation becomes a permanent substitute for execution. If you try to bridge that gap by relying on an external burst of inspiration, you'll find it breaks apart the moment you try to apply it. External motivation is structurally too fragile to initiate real work. Endless planning serves as a sophisticated form of self-sabotage. There is a massive physical flaw in the logic of waiting. We assume that delaying an action just pauses our progress, keeping us perfectly stationary. This diagram of a conveyor belt shows why that is impossible. Time and the world around you are constantly moving to the left. If you stand completely still in a moving system, you don't stay in place. You are actively pushed backward. Circling a date on the calendar for when you will finally be ready is a waste of ink. A perfect day where your energy, circumstances, and focus all align effortlessly does not exist in nature. The right time is a manufactured state forged exclusively through taking action. Sitting on the sidelines waiting for circumstances to align guarantees you will fall behind. Physical action forces the alignment that waiting guarantees you will lose. To hit any target you actually care about, you have to initiate a definitive interruption of your own overthinking process. This topological map represents the strict binary choice of your current reality. On one side, you have a smooth, enclosed depression representing perfect comfort. On the other, a jagged, escalating terrain. You can choose to stay in the smooth depression, or you can commit to the climb. Climbing out of that depression does not require a flawless master plan, and it certainly does not require you to feel completely confident before you begin. Taking an ugly, unpolished step forward today is infinitely superior to a perfect plan delayed until next year. The only valid metric for escaping stagnation is physical, measurable action toward your specific target. The window to make this choice isn't somewhere in the future. It is closing right now, in this exact moment. Stop looking at everything outside. Stop checking the conditions, and permanently stop waiting for permission or external inspiration. If you want to achieve something, the only acceptable next step is to start. Action is the only reality that matters right now, and there is nothing left to discuss. End of story.